Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and the Houston Rockets have recalled Josh Christopher, who was sent down to the G League the other day once the Rockets played the Spurs. And, I think the only reason why he was sent down there is because the Rockets had some time off. The Vipers were playing a couple games. The Rockets have also recalled Darius Days and Trevor Hudgins. I don't think Darius Days has played at all this season for the Rockets. Trevor Hudgins has played some minutes at the end. I think he has one bucket this year, but he has not played as much as Josh Christopher has. To be honest with you guys, and you're going to, if you've heard me talk about Josh Christopher before, you know that I want him to get minutes, but I really don't want to see him play tonight. I don't think he'll play tonight because, number one, he hasn't been in the rotation already, and did he have some great games with the Vipers? But I really don't think it's smart for a guy to play 3 games in a row. He played a game with the Vipers on Friday, scored 35, 8, and 7. And then he plays on Saturday. I don't know how long he played on Saturday. I don't know how much he played on Saturday. I don't know how he did on Saturday. I just know it's not a good idea for a player to play 3 days in a row. Maybe you get him in there for a couple minutes, but I don't really know what's going to happen. Stephen Silas doesn't like playing Josh Christopher that much anyways. And with the news today, Stephen Silas might not be coaching for the Rockets tonight. I want to, give my brief apologies to Stephen Silas. His father has passed away, Paul Silas, NBA legend, one of the greats when it comes to player and head coach. It's really sad to see him pass away because he was really proud of his son and becoming the head coach for the Rockets. That was something that Stephen always wanted to do, and they haven't said anything about if Stephen's going to be coaching tonight, but after losing your dad today, I don't think a basketball game is if that happened to me, I would not be able to play or coach. But look back a couple years ago in 2017, Isaiah Thomas, his sister passed away, and he played for her. So, there's a chance Coach Silas does not suit up tonight, and he sticks with his family. But there is a chance he wants to coach because his father was proud of what he did. If that's what he wants to do, then let him do it. I feel bad for Stephen, and because I know him and his dad were really close. He was one of Paul Silas's assistants in Charlotte for a little bit, and all my sympathies to Stephen Silas and his family. But let's get back to Josh Christopher and the other players who were called up, and Darius Days and Trevor Hudgins. Get Josh some playing time a little bit tonight, but I don't think it's a good idea to put him on the floor too much after playing. You get tired after playing a back-to-back. Imagine what it would feel like playing a back-to-back-to-back. So I just think that the Rockets should probably put Josh Christopher on the bench tonight. He had he had 2 great games with the Vipers, and it's just not smart for a player to play 3 games in a row. So, in consecutive days. So, but if tonight's a blowout or whatever it is, if it's I don't mind seeing Trevor Hudgins and Darius Days come in. I'd like to see what they got. We have not seen those guys much. I don't think they need rotation minutes. They do not deserve that. But if tonight, I actually think the Rockets are going to be close with the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. But if it were to be a blowout, I would be very excited to see Darius Days and Trevor Hudgins to see the floor. I want to get some good views at them and see what they can do on the court. I think that we haven't seen Darius Days at all, and we've seen Trevor Hudgins about 5 minutes this season. So if they can get on the floor tonight at the end of the game, if it were to be not a Rockets night and not a good night, and we lose pretty badly, then I would like to see those guys on the floor. But we'll see, because I think Trevor Hudgins is a decent shooter, but we'll see what happens with the game tonight. I don't think any one of these guys that were recalled will play a minute tonight unless it's a blowout. I just Josh Christopher is a guy who's usually a part of the rotation. It's just, like I said, it's hard to find a guy who plays three days in a row. But I am glad that he was not down there long at all. He's down there two days. So Rockets recall Josh Christopher and Darius Days, I don't think he's been on the roster at all this year, and also Trevor Hudgins. And that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Rockets.